Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to set up a kitchen and bath remodeling template for Manychat. So right now I am on a fairly new Manychat account and it has to be updated to the pro version. So if it's not updated to the pro version, you won't be able to do these steps. So if you see that, either update or let me know so that I can help you get that updated. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go to the templates button. Then we're going to click on Go to My Templates. So I've already set up this entire chatbot as a template. There's just a few edits that you'll need to make. So you can see it says Kitchen and Bath Remodeling. This is the best one to use for a kitchen and bath remodeler. If we have a client or if you are a retailer, then using the home improvement retailer template would be a great one. So we're going to go ahead and select the kitchen and bath remodeling template. Okay, so that's really all we need to do. We just need to click on this link right here. Okay, so I've already selected everything that needs to be installed from that template, and then you're simply going to choose the page. So this is going to replace the main menu, everything. If you already have a chatbot set up, then it is going to replace everything you have, so you need to be okay with that. But typically we would be doing this on a brand new chatbot, so we can just click install. All right, we now have this template installed. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is go to settings. So the greeting text is not going to be copied over. So we're simply going to put welcome, click get started below to reach out, learn more, and book a consultation. So then we're going to put a few little pointing emojis. Then you can actually see how it looks. So this is when someone goes to message the page. This is what they have to push to actually get started with the chatbot or send any messages. But you want to make sure that they know what to do because a lot of people are kind of unsure. So we're telling them get started is what you need to push. So that looks great. We're going to click save. Okay. You can go through, and if you want to just take a look at the different options, that's fine. But really, there shouldn't be a lot of things that you have to do. So I'm just going to walk you through these different fields. This is custom fields. They should already be set up. Tags, these should already be set up as well. There might be a few tags that you don't need. If you are someone who will be managing the Facebook page at all or doing any type of social media, you're going to want to invite yourself or invite that person. You can do that by selecting their role, generating a link, copying it, and then just emailing it to that person. And that really should be everything we need to do under settings. So the next thing we're going to want to go to is automation. So most of this chatbot should be set up so that you don't have to make too many changes. I've done this so that you don't have to make a ton of changes, which means that the business name is not referenced a ton of times throughout the content. I think that's fine. They know that they're messaging this page. So this is the main menu, and what that's going to do is it's going to show up at the bottom like this, or there's going to be a little hamburger menu, so to speak, at the bottom of their phone or, you know, their message box, and this is what they'll see. So these are usually the three things that I feel like should be there. Obviously, you can always switch this out, but a lot of times people, they want to talk to someone, obviously, when they're messaging them. So I have this as one of the main menu options. Then scheduling a free consultation. We want to do this because that's what our ideal action is from this. We want someone to schedule a free consultation. So I could have put the About Us button or flow in this menu, but I just didn't see it as necessary because they can learn all of that by clicking on this. So then this is an informational we'll actually put information so that they can learn about these projects. So, okay, this one's a little too long. All right. Now, all of these should be fine. Default reply. Okay, so this is pulling from the page's name, so you should not have to change that, okay? That doesn't have anything about the business name, so we're good. Then we've got our welcome message. So this is something that you need to edit. Okay, it says, hey, first name, welcome to, and we actually could, and I might go back and change this to where it says page name so you don't have to do that. That would have been ideal. I didn't actually create this template in the beginning with the thought that I'd be using it a lot, but that is what has happened. So we can go ahead and put page name right here. Click speak to a person to get live help, or we'll actually put talk because that's what it says. Or select about the business or cool project info to learn more. So I'm also going to change this, and if you're installing this, these things might already be updated. This is something that may constantly be in progress, but just know that these are the things that you'll want to initially look for under the automations tab. So we'll say kitchen and bath info, because that honestly is what it is. Okay, so all of these messages should be good except for about the business, which says edit, before and afters, which also says edit. And this is, I'll change this to say kitchen and bath info. So I intentionally made these to say edit so that you would know, and we'll put the page name is located in, and even with the page name, you're still going to want to edit this. It's located in, and the one we're currently doing is in Indianapolis, and we've been serving the city and the surrounding areas for years. We specialize in bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, and also do complete home remodels and some exterior renovations. This is something that you're going to want to really understand about the business before you edit this, as well as how often they're open. Most businesses like this are open 5 days a week, but maybe they'll come out to see you for a consultation. So that's what it says. But anyway, just make sure that you edit this appropriately. I'm sure that you can find the info on someone's website if you're doing it for a client, or if you are doing it for your own business, hopefully you know that. So we've got book a consultation. This is already good. We're good to go on that. Before and afters, this is over here, needs to be edited, and 5-star reviews. This absolutely needs to be edited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Nicholas Design Build. I'm just going to Google it, okay? And this is what I'm looking for, the Google My Business page. You're going to click on the reviews, and this is the link that you're going to want to use. This is something that will come up. You want to make sure people can see those really great reviews. So it's a really weird link, but anyways, we're going to go ahead and post that in there. I'm going to click done. So even though this says before and afters, I don't have to change this because I'm going to change it in the actual flow. So we'll click open flow, and this is fine. Okay, this is fine, and this is fine, but we're going to go ahead and edit these photos. Okay, so these are just photo containers, and you can actually drag photos in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our Canva folder. Maybe you have them on your desktop, maybe you have them somewhere else, but I already have these before and afters put together. There's a few different ways you can do before and afters, but this is usually just the easiest. So I'm going to go to Nicholas Design Build Designs, because these are where the before and afters are already created. I'm going to click on this square before and after, and also this taller before and after. And then I'm going to go ahead and just download them. There's actually a lot more stuff in here that's not just before and afters, but they're kind of mixed in. I don't really need to take the time to pick and choose. I can just go ahead and download the folder and then drag the ones in there that I want. We've got several in here as well. Quickly gonna make that a little smaller. Okay, so we've got some good before and afters in here. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna download. And depending on the business, okay, there might be bathroom before and afters that you want to separate and kitchen before and afters that you want to separate. I'm not really going to go into that right now, but what you would do is you would add a new button that says maybe bathroom before and afters, or you could say kitchen and bath before and afters, so they would have to click here to see that. I'm not going to do that right now. With somebody who has a ton, it's probably just best to just choose the best ones, because we don't need all of them, but we want to use the ones that are going to make the biggest impact, so the biggest transformations or the nicest jobs. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and go through here and see which ones I want to use. And again, always great to show the best ones first, because people will see those, and also last, because they'll end up seeing those last. So I don't want to do, all bathrooms in a row. I want to make sure I mix in some kitchens as well. So I'm going to skip over a few of these. A lot of these are bathrooms. This is a good kitchen one, but I also know that I have some of these in the taller format. And then these are not before and afters. So I am just going to maybe grab this one. I'm going to see about the other one. Okay. So I want to throw in a few kitchens. This is a really good one. That's a good one. And then I'm going to add another one, because these are just, he's got a lot of really good ones. So could be a good idea to, again, maybe break these up between kitchen and bath. That's something we can talk about later. And you may not see the whole image right here, but it will show up correctly. So I'm going to hit publish. And then we're good to go on that. We do not need to change anything else. This is just for me to know what these are. This is nothing you technically have to do, because these don't even have to be edited. Okay, and then you're going to want to hit publish. You have to hit publish every time you make a change if you want it to actually show up. So now we'll see these lovely before and afters. And again, these whole photos will show up. Then we're going to go back to the flows. So we're in automation. Welcome message is where we were. We already edited about the business. We already edited before and afters. So one other thing that we could add, and maybe we do it in before and afters, is we just add something that says, like pictures of our work, completed projects. We could say that. Okay, and so when you're creating a new button for future reference, these are the options you have. You can send a message, open a website, call a phone number, start another flow. So it could be that you have a portfolio on your website and you just want to send people there, save time. I like to keep people in Messenger as often as possible. So we're just going to send a message. It shows up over here. So I'm going to say completed projects. And again, for a remodeler, it is really great to show a lot of pictures of your work. You just don't want to bombard people with one long string. The reason that we would not do it all right here, and there are a few ways that it could be done, like with a gallery, those have to be a certain size image. They're more horizontal. It's usually harder to show good before and afters in that format. You might be able to do finished jobs. So I'll show you how to do it on this one. So we've got completed projects. We love showcasing our incredible remodels. Here are some of our favorites below. Don't forget to book your free remodel consultation when you're done looking. All right. I'm going to put these buttons again, like some people, they don't really understand things about Messenger. So you just want to point people in the right direction as often as possible. Book a consultation. Then I can go ahead and select an existing step because we already have a step in this little sequence for a free consultation. So all I have to do is connect that. I like to add the tag of contacted so that I could broadcast message those people later on. But what I could do is I could do a gallery or a card. So that's what a card would look like. This is what a gallery would look like, very similar. So let's give it a try. So I might try the squares. I believe this would probably work out a little bit better just because of the size. So let's take a look. Okay, and then we want to preview it and we'll say rustic kitchen. And if you're making these descriptions, all you really need to do is talk about what's there. So let me try and preview this because I want to make sure that the size is going to work before I put all of these in there. So let me go to Facebook really quick. Let's see if I have a okay, maybe I need to try this one more time. Preview. Okay, that's way better. So I'm not going to worry about it. All right, we're just going to add a few more and then we'll move on. It's a really good one. I'm going to put the images in first and then I'm going to go back and do the descriptions later. It usually just saves time. And having these photos like multiple views within the same image, it usually just works a little bit better because like this kitchen, this is one kitchen, but these two views look totally different. It just allows you to showcase more of what you want without having to put, again, too many photos. So I'm just going to choose some of my favorites. Okay, this is good for now. I'm just going to click off of this and I'll say okay. Bear with me for 1 minute. I'm going to switch this one out really quick because I'm very picky like that. I like this view a little bit better. We'll say Okay. Sorry about that, but I think this is a really nice touch for this flow. I really, again, want to be able to show off the completed projects that people have done. So anyways, now that you have seen a little bit how to set up a gallery and how to set up cards and how to set up a new button in case you ever need to, we can go back into some of the other settings that you may need to set up. So let me hop back here, back to automation. Keywords. These keywords should work for everyone. There's really nothing about them that would need to be customized. So this one is saying it looks like you're trying to set up a free consultation. If that's the case, click the link below. So these are just kind of sending people to those same messages. If someone says kitchen, if someone says bathroom, we could also put, you know, bath. We could put shower. Kitchen, we could put cabinets, we could put, we'll just leave it like that for now. And if you find that people are saying a certain phrase or certain things along the way, go ahead and add these in here. Okay, we've already done the welcome message. We can go ahead and rename these if we want to, just so we're not confused. We don't need to say edit. Okay, our main menu is good. Default reply is good. Welcome message is good. Keywords are good. Sequences, these are all the sequences that you should need right now. There may be other things that you would want along the way. This is just going to be our about flow with a follow-up message. So this is something that you can turn on. And this, again, should be fine for anyone. This about us message does need to be edited. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to delete this because I already created a flow. Well, I should have. Never mind. Don't worry about that. Anyways, just edit it for now. And this may be replaced with something else that pulls from that other message that we already updated. But if not, it's just one more thing that you will want to edit. So I'm actually going to reconnect this by connecting to an existing step like I did in the other one. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and edit this and we'll put page name is located in Okay, and so just make your best judgment whenever you're editing this. Maybe you don't serve surrounding areas, you just serve a city. You could just say is located in Indianapolis and has been serving the city for over blank years. Okay, again, you would want to edit this and want to edit this as well. You may find, like I said, that I've updated this template and that this is just pulling from the message you've already done. So okay. So again, before and afters, kitchen and bath info, free consultation. All of these things are flows. So the ones with the green, that's a flow. You should not need to edit any of those flows. So we are going to take a quick look at them just to be sure. We'll go into flows. And the way this template is set up is that there is a folder called kitchen and bath remodeling. There's actually remodeling flows. That's another subfolder. These are some of those default messages, welcome messages, and some of those keywords that we have set up, but this is the core. We have a couple of different sequences. Then we've got our about information. We also have consultations. So depending on where somebody is coming from, you've got like a general contact me. That's if we don't know what service they want yet, or maybe they're inquiring about other services they offer. If it's in the kitchen remodeling section, they want a kitchen. If it's in the bathroom, they want a bathroom. And again, if it's somewhere that's just talking about kitchen and bath, you would want to use this one. All of these should be, I wouldn't say generic, but they should work for everyone that does a free in-home consultation. If they do not do a free in-home consultation, you will want to edit this first message in all of them. Okay, now let's take a look at some of these tags. All of the tags, the categories, and the custom fields should already be saved in this template. You do want to go and double check those because those are very important in getting people in the system if they sign up as a lead. All we really want to know is that if I'm asking for their email, that it says email, that the custom response is set to email. We don't want a skip button. I set this for kitchen and bath because this is for kitchen and bath remodeling. And then I always have the tag began lead on the very first question. The reason being is you will find people that start to sign up for a consultation, but they do not finish, okay? Because we're asking for their phone number, which again, phone, no skip button. Zip code, same thing. It's just text. We save it to zip code. When are they getting started? Text. This is the stage that they are in. And then we finally add the tag lead on our last question. So lead means they submitted all the information. We don't want somebody to come in as a lead that has not submitted all the information. And then I'm also going to remove the tag began lead, because what I'll do is people who start but don't finish, they will keep the tag began lead. And I can actually send them follow-up messages that say, hey, I see you started, to sign up for a consultation, but you didn't finish. Can I help you do that? So as long as the information is generally the same, which is what I've found, most businesses that are remodeling businesses, they're going to do it like this. They'll give you a call within 24 hours. They do a free in-home remodeling consultation. So I didn't change anything there. I'm good. Again, you are just going to want to go through all of these and make sure that everything is right. So we're good. This is not something that you should have to change, but you will want to look at. You're going to have to connect these tags to Zapier when you're done with this. I have a separate video on how to do that, but you're really going to want to watch that because it is very important. Otherwise, you're going to have to check Messenger every day to see if leads have come in. With Zapier, it'll send them into your spreadsheet or your CRM or whatever. Okay, so again, all of these things, as long as somebody follows the typical framework of a remodeler, these things are going to work just fine. These are the messages that somebody would find in our bathroom flow. These are the messages someone would find in our kitchen flow. Again, everything should be fine for everyone. They're really informational and they're just going to connect to signing up for the consultation. Again, this about, we've got the about us. We already edited that. These two things should be fine. If there is anything unique about these businesses, you just want to go ahead and change that. And you might want to do something for a different product category, like maybe they offer additions. You might want to add that. But in doing additions, you would actually, you'd want to have all of that information or some type of information for people to get when they click through. So that really should be about it. The main things that you are changing are going to be in the automation section. You shouldn't have to change anything in broadcasting or growth tools because they're not going to be there yet. But then as soon as this is done, you really need to set up that Zap. Because again, without it, if somebody does message the page and they go through these steps, they sign up for your consultation and no one ever knows about it, they're going to be upset. So main thing, editing the page name, the about, those before and after photos, those are really key here. And then just checking the rest to make sure it looks good. So anyways, that is how to install and edit a chatbot for a new client. This whole thing has taken me 30 minutes. I did even add a complete new section about completed projects. It may take you a little bit longer depending on how familiar you are with Manychat and how to navigate, but this should be a very short process. And this chatbot is going to be so cool for your clients, for your business, or whatever business this is installed for. So I'm excited for you to use it. If you ever need help installing it, if you're not sure about, what to change or how to add something that you think would be a good fit, then please reach out to me and I'd love to help you out. And again, do not forget to watch the video on how to create a Zap for this template. So you can find that on the Allie Bloyd Media YouTube channel. But if you are one of my team members, that's going to be in the team training portal under Messenger. So anyways, hope this helps, and I look forward to seeing your chatbot.